Welcome back to another episode of Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive in some of the acts and outs of Reading and Leeds 2019. In today's video, we're looking at Crystal Fighters. They're a fantastic band making wonderfully happy, uplifting, fast, energetic music. If you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** are Crystal Fighters?
Nothing else but you and I.
Sebastian, Gilbert, Graham, Eleanor, Louise, Daniel and Andrew are the 7 members that make up Crystal Fighters. I believe that also includes their touring band as well. They've got dual origins coming from both London in the UK and Navarre in Spain. Navarre? This is what their Wikipedia page has to say about their genre. Crystal Fighters' style is a fusion of genres, fast progressive dance music joined by melodies and dances of traditional Basque folk, alongside synthesizers, bass-driven wonk funk with beats fueled by early 1980s Spanish punk and experimental electronica from bands like Avador Dro and Las Vulpes. Their first record, I Love London, was initially picked up by a blog called Palms Out Sound in 2008, which then caught the attention of Kitsune. Kitsune is a record label that's very distinctive based on its artwork. In the mid to kind of late noughties, Kitsune had worked with anyone and everyone that was either electronic or indie, or ideally a blend of the two, working with people like Block Party, Boys Noise, Citizens, Cut Copy, Delphic, Hadouken, Klaxons, La Rue, Phoenix, Simian Mobile Disco, Tom Vec and Two Door Cinema Club. They released their debut album Star of Love in 2010, which included the record Plague, which I think is pronounced Plage or Plage.
Do you want to go to the plage with me? I'm going down, down, down there 4 in the morning.
This was released through Zirculo. Although Wikipedia claims that they're signed to Atlantic Records, which is a subsidiary of Warner. I first came across them when they collaborated with Feed Me, also known to drum and bass heads as Spore. They released a record called Love Is All I've Got in 2012.
Cause love is all I got. We can start with love in the morning. We just start with love in the evening. Expand your start with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got.
That's a wonderful record. And Feed Me went on to be like an EDM star. As a drum and bass DJ, he was... No one touches Feed Me in terms of horrible sounding drum and bass, and I mean that in a good way. Maybe Noisia might come close, but Feed Me, Spore was just out of this world. There's a Spore remix of a Chemist's record, which is still to this day is unnecessary. They then went on to release their second record, Cave Rave, which featured the wonderfully summery You and I. In September 2014, tragedy struck as unfortunately drummer Andrea passed away due to heart failure. This would lead the band to take a couple of years off before releasing their third album, Everything Is My Family, which featured the record Good Girls.
Where have all the good girls gone?
And this year they released their 4th album entitled Gaia and Friends, which features the record Wild Ones. Their most popular record is the song Follow. Currently sat on 9.1 million hits on YouTube, and this is their 3rd time playing Reading and Leeds. The first time was in 2011 when they played the dance stage, when the dance stage was one day and the pit was the other 2 days, or the lock-up stage was the other 2 days. They shared a lineup with Does It Offend You Yeah, Mount Kimby, Devlin, Subtract, Subfocus, Neuro, Simian Mobile Disco and Uncle. What a day. A friend of mine went to that Mount Kimby set and took some dodgy drugs. Don't buy drugs from people you don't know, kids. Otherwise you'll end up in the hospital when you could be raving in a field. The last time they played was in 2013 when they headlined the Festival Republic stage, sharing a lineup with Parquet Courts, Half Moon Run, Miss Mister, Mo, Kate Nash, Surfer Blood and Churches. This year they're back to headline the Festival Republic stage on the Sunday. Unfortunately, Blindhaven had to pull out. They have been the replacements. I think that's a great idea. They're being supported by Swimmers. WTF video for Swimmers comes out on Saturday, I believe, or Sunday. It's this week anyway, unless we get another lineup announcement. You know, I think they're a great band. I really do. I think that we are lucky to have a band that are as energetic and happy as they are, especially in a world where, you know, miserable music sells. It's nice. They're a huge breath of fresh air. They're very energetic. They really don't sound like anyone else. And, you know, headlining the Festival Republic stage for a second time is absolutely something that they deserve. That being said, they are clashing with Mr. Grohl and the Fighters. Ooh, Crystal Fighters and Foo Fighters. That's fun. I don't see me missing out on that set. So on the likely to see scale, I'm gonna be going with a 2 out of 10. I guess I might see more of their set if I'm like nipping to the toilet or something during Foo Fighters, but I tend to stand on the other side for the main stage. So, anyway, what do you think? Are they a band you're excited to see at this year's festival? Have you seen them perform before? Will you be going to see them over Foo Fighters? Or will you be going and seeing one of the other guys that are headlining? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.